Section 1. Introduction. Then the world economy moved at a human pace. Machines helped us. They were largely extensions of our hands. Factory worker operating a press, clerk using a calculator, farmer driving a tractor. These tools made work faster and stronger. They did not think. They followed direct commands. Economic growth happened steadily. Steam engine invention, personal computer invention. Those waves took decades to reshape work and life. Jobs evolved, but human oversight stayed constant, being remade by artificial intelligence. Today is 2025-10-12. The changes are no longer theoretical. AI is not just a tool that follows commands. It is a system that learns from vast amounts of data. It can perform tasks that used to require human cognition. Recognize faces in a crowd. Diagnose diseases from medical scans. Write code. Compose music. Hold a conversation. This shift, tools that think, is the economic earthquake. This essay explains that transformation in simple terms. The change is not slow, it is unprecedented in speed and scale. The old rules of economic growth are being rewritten. The nature of a job, the nature of a company, the nature of a market. This essay explores core drivers and how AI alters our economy. We will look at opportunities. We will look at risks. The goal, no jargon or complex charts. Purpose, a clear, calm explanation of this economic earthquake. We will compare yesterday and today. We will use everyday examples to make it tangible. We will examine big shifts in jobs and business. We will look at benefits. We will look at risks. We will outline practical steps for individuals, for companies, for governments. Section 2. The first ripple, radical acceleration of speed and scale. AI increased speed and scale dramatically. Before AI, analysis was a bottleneck. Weeks to find a single trend. A doctor might review a few dozen images. Fraud departments investigated only so much. Scope was limited by people and hours. Human cognition is inherently slow and sequential, a natural brake on speed of business. AI shatters this limitation. Tasks at non-human speeds. Analyze millions to detect subtle fraud. Synthesize scientific findings in minutes. Scan a city's storm damage almost instantly. It is not just faster. It enables previously impossible scale. This acceleration changes the very metabolism of the economy, forcing near real-time decisions to stay competitive. The implications are profound. A small retailer can analyze global trends, predict next season with big lab accuracy. Medicine. Compare genetics to millions for personalized options. Customization once unthinkable. Size is no longer the only source of power. Speed and intelligence are critical. Acceleration acts as an economic catalyst. It compresses idea, analysis, execution. Rapid feedback fuels innovation and efficient allocation. Dozens of messages tested, best picked in hours. Speed and scale undergird other AI-driven changes. Section 3. The second ripple. A new landscape of work. AI is restructuring the labor market. Automation once targeted manual labor like welding and paint. Manufacturing jobs declined in places. Cognitive jobs were thought safe. These tasks differentiated humans. AI has challenged that assumption. Modern generative AI excels at cognitive work. AI can now write copy, generate code, draft legal documents, and handle complex inquiries. White-collar jobs face significant impact. Automation targets language, patterns, synthesis. The mix of jobs is changing. Tasks within jobs are changing. Humans shift to higher-value work. New essentials: ask, evaluate, integrate. Section 4. The third ripple. The alchemy of data into value. Data becomes a primary economic resource, like land, labor, and capital. Pre-AI, data was collected but underused, mostly record-keeping and basic reporting. Deep insight was costly and slow. Digital exhaust from customers, machines, and clicks. Once a byproduct, not a core asset. Potential largely untapped. AI refines raw data into actionable intelligence. Find patterns, make predictions, Generate insights at scale. Data becomes a valuable commodity. Predict demand, forecast maintenance, optimize fuel, recommend content and guide production choices. More users, more data, better models, better product, more users. Power shifts to data and algorithms. One of AI's biggest benefits is a surge in productivity. Produce more value with less effort. Developers ship software faster. More built in the same time. Fewer defects and waste. Drives growth, profits, wages, and lower prices. New products and services reshape daily life. Tailored treatments, customized learning. AI accelerates discovery. Better batteries and solar materials. Shorter timelines for medicines. Innovation of innovation. A more dynamic, potentially more prosperous economy. Manage transition wisely so benefits are broadly shared. Despite its promise, the AI-driven economy carries significant risks. The most immediate risk is job disruption, as AI automates cognitive tasks. Middle-class roles change or shrink. Routine cognitive tasks are vulnerable. Transitions can mean unemployment, income loss, social strain. AI can widen inequality if benefits are uneven. Data and model owners may gain disproportionately. Workers with AI complementary skills see wages rise. Others may stagnate. Data network effects can tilt markets to few winners. Biased data can yield unfair outcomes in critical domains. These risks are serious, but not inevitable. Ignoring them invites instability. Addressing them sustains long-term health. Harness benefits while mitigating harm through policy and responsible behavior. AI's impact is not confined to big tech. It reshapes everyday businesses, large and small. From intuition to AI-guided inventory, analyze sales and weather to predict demand, reduce waste, optimize stock, increase profits, compete more effectively. Precision agriculture brings data to the field. Identify pests and nutrient stress, target treatments, deliver the right water, boost yields, conserve resources. More sustainable farming. AI makes finance more accessible and secure. Detect fraud instantly, expand fair lending. Factories move beyond robotics to AI oversight. Fewer defects, less downtime. AI is a general-purpose technology, changing how all businesses operate. Navigating this transition requires coordinated effort. Individuals, businesses, governments. For workers, commit to lifelong learning. Today's skills may not last a decade. Focus on creativity, critical thinking, complex problem solving, communication, collaboration. Take courses, join training, be adaptable. Governments, invest in education, strengthen safety nets, promote fair markets, modernize curricula, and fund mid-career retraining. Update supports for a dynamic labor market. Set clear rules. Fairness and transparency in critical decisions. Modernize antitrust. Protect data privacy. Companies, invest in people. Redesign work. Partner with schools. Share productivity gains, so prosperity is widely felt. We stand at a pivotal moment in economic history. AI's changes are deep, fast, and far-reaching. AI accelerates business and reshapes work. It turns data into primary economic value. It rewrites rules for every business, small to global. An economic earthquake reshapes the landscape. Immense benefits and serious risks coexist. Productivity, new services, faster discovery. Disruption, inequality, concentration risk. Our response will define society's character. The future is built together. AI is a tool. We can choose shared prosperity through learning, investment, and fair rules. If we act with foresight, we can steer toward a hopeful horizon where technology lifts everyone.